Hey Becky, how are you? Hope you're having a great day today. Hello everybody watching, hope you're having a great day. Hope everything's going well. Happy Tuesday. Didn't want to go the day without doing some kind of a sketch, so I'm just popping on for not too long today. So I'm just using some Sharpie pen. I have a graphite stick, and this is actually dirty water that I like the color, so I didn't clean it out yet. So I'm just using this dirty water. It has a reddish kind of tint to it. It could be the next magic solution. Who knows? Hey Patty, good to see you. Hope you're having a great day today. This is a watercolor stick or a watercolor crayon. That's usually what I call them. And I'm actually just dipping it in water over here and sketching with it. I like the way it looks. I'm going for some kind of architecture piece. Maybe it's some kind of timepiece. Maybe it's a clock on a facade of a building. But I want to have kind of an urban look to it, industrial look. And I like the way the texture of the crayon is on there. Hey Heather K, good to see you. Got home from a trip for gardening. Starts in a few flowers. That's awesome. Yeah, plant those flowers. Great idea. It's that time of year, right? Clock tower. I was looking for one to sketch it. That's so funny, Heather K. Yeah, so that's exactly. It's some kind of a clock on a building, maybe part of a facade of a building. Yep. So yeah, we're getting ready to buy some plants here in the next week or so, next couple weeks. Start planting some stuff. Just waiting for the weather to get a little more consistently warm. It's been a little iffy. Sometimes I buy plants too early and they just, well, we know what happens to them, right? Actually, we did actually recently plant a butterfly bush. Uh, we love butterflies and I love butterfly bushes, so it's a very small plant, new plant, so it'll take a little bit for it to establish. I'm looking forward to it when it blooms and the butterflies are around. I'm going to do something on the top on here. I don't know. I don't think maybe some just a small arch or something. So when I do curves, I'm trying to be kind of careful. I'll anchor my palm down on the piece of paper, and almost like a compass, I'll keep my palm stationary and I'll just kind of rotate my hand. Again, this is a loose sketch, so it's not a perfect arch, but it's a good way to create kind of an arch effect. Rather than if I try to do it with my palm off the paper, I could do it, but it'd be incredibly wonky. I want this one to be a little bit smoother, so that's why I'm anchoring at least this part down. Hey, it's not art unless what? You wear it. I'm wearing it. I either anchor my palm down or what do you call this finger? Small one. I forget what it's called. Pinky? I'll put the pinky, kind of anchor that down. Pivot. I couldn't think of what they called the small finger. I forgot. Cool. There we go. There you go. So I'm going to be a little looser now. It's kind of being a little fussy. Got some good music going, and let's just play around with this. I'm probably just going to do this one sketch tonight. Hey, it's art now. Thank you, Heather. Exactly. It's not art unless you wear it. Thank you, Heather, for playing along with the home edition of Inking Out Loud. I think I'm half on camera. I don't even know if I'm whole on camera. You might be seeing half of me. I'm not sure. As long as it's my good half. But it doesn't matter. This is what we're looking at, right? And I'm drinking some nice lemon ginger tea with probiotics. I feel like might be allergies. But I have a little sore throat going. Pinky compass. Yeah, Becky, I like that. We can market the pinky compass. Becky, you're like a marketing guru. You have all these cool phrases for things. Like all these cool marketing phrases. That's so cool. I love that. I love that. That's a whole other form of creativity, right? So I'm going to brush some of this paint on here. Let's do it. It's basically it's just dirty water. It has a sort of a reddish tint to it. Actually, you know what? I might break out some magic solution because it's a little more intense. It smells bad though, guys. This magic solution, it might be time to dump it. I hate to say it. It's been around for a year. I gotta hold it far away when I open it. It's really not smelling good. I love the color, but I just hope it's not like bad, like toxic fumes or something. I mean, it's just acrylic paint and acrylic ink. All right, let's brush some of this on. Try to do it kind of quickly. There we go. I love this color. Yeah. Oh, I smell it. Holy cow. Wow. The camera's a little blurry. Let me see. I guess it's okay. So hope you're all having a great day. It is Tuesday. I said before it's Tuesday. Hey Janice, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Becky, it is ripe is a great way to describe it. It is ripe. I'm kind of working quickly with it. I'm going to cover it in a sec. Yeah, let's cover this up. We'll come back to it. Here's actually the lid. I love the color of the lid of the magic solution. It has a beautiful rusty color. Here's the inside. It's we're down to, let's see, a quarter maybe. Let's see, one. No, we've got about a third left in here. Ooh, just got some on me. I'm going to break out some cerulean blue with this tonight. So I've been seeing some really cool sketches, guys, and paintings. Awesome, awesome stuff. I love it. Yeah, it's a terracotta color. Janice, that's exactly right. That's perfect. Awesome. Hey, Jeannie, how are you? Hope you're doing well tonight. I can hear my allergies have kicked in a little bit. Never had allergies until the past few years. Really weird. I guess our body's chemistry is always changing, right? Pardon me while I drink some tea. All right, let's put some. I'll throw down some blue. I'm just using these lids as kind of mixing palettes. Actually, I'm going to throw some in here. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm running low on this. Might be time to use my $15 Michaels coupon I have, or credit, whatever it's called, rewards points. It expires the 15th. All right, so got some cerulean blue. Let's just throw some on here. So I'm doing the kind of pivot technique again. I'm putting my palm down and just kind of arching my hand a little bit. It's not going to be perfect, and that's fine, because this is a wonky sketch. Just get kind of a close Archie effect. Did I say Archie? Like Archie comics? Like an arch-ish looking thing. This is good music here. So I'm squeezing my aqua brush. I just want to let more water out. Just want to dilute the blue in some places. So I'm just squeezing this, and the harder you squeeze it, the more water will come out of the brush. So you can dilute things if you want. Or I could dip it in regular water too. If this works. Cool. Oops. Just want to outline this clock area here. There we go. I actually want this blue to run down a little bit, so I'm going to just squeeze some water here and let it run down the page. And this kind of dripping effect, it's kind of giving kind of the look I want, this kind of old industrial grungy look. There we go. That's looking better. I'm liking the vibes of the way this is looking. It was a little too clean before. Right? It's kind of cool. Just going to turn it back a little bit, move the paper around. So you don't have to paint with a brush, right? You can paint with just moving the page around. I like the way it's dripping down here a little bit. Cool. What I could also do is prop something under it and keep it at an angle. I have to prop it. I have some lids here. I'll prop this up a little bit. Just maybe paint it at a little angle. There we go. Cool. I used to have this old school drafting board, which was awesome. I loved it because you could angle it, you know, tilt it up and down. It was amazing. But unfortunately, when I moved, I got rid of it. So one day, when I have my awesome dream studio, I'm going to get me one of those tables again. Do some old school drafting. I love it so much. I miss it. It'd be a great painting, art table. But this works too. Got to work, you know, use what you have, right? Use what you have. Improvise. Check in with you guys. I'm going to drink some more lemon tea here. Lemon ginger tea. Dawn, hey, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Jen, it's very polleny in New York. Ah, wow. In New Jersey too. I have a black car, black Mini Cooper, and let's just say it looked like a little shrub the other morning because it was so green from all the pollen. I hear you. So you guys love that blue, Janice says. Thank you. Yeah, it's cool. Look, Janice loves clocks and watches. Awesome. Yeah, it is. Thank you. It's a cool effect. Pardon me while I drink. I just got the tea bag string in my mouth. So I'm going to add some more of that rusty color on here. While it's still a little wet. Actually, I want to. I'm just blowing it. I just wanted to blow the drips down a little bit. I kind of wanted to drip over the clock face part too. Instead of trying to paint it, I'll just let the. So I just wanted to drip down in here a little bit more. So this is something I'm constantly practicing. I love this look, the grungy, industrial. I have a lot of words for it. Industrialish, urbanish, grungish kind of look. Yes, look, I just got magic solution. I just got it here. I spilled some. I got some here because my lid wasn't on tight. Weird, but that's okay. I like how it actually got on the page. That's a really cool effect. So I'm not going to complain. Something's up with this. What the heck? Please stand by. We are experiencing technical difficulties with the lid on the jar. There we go. It might not be the right lid for this. I have no idea. I don't know what just happened. I'm making a mess. It's not art unless you wear it and your palette wears it, I guess. Alright. That's no worries, so we'll just work with the stuff that dripped. That works. So this was a happy little accident when the stuff dripped out on here. I couldn't have made it look better if I planned it. So sometimes mistakes are a good thing. There are no mistakes in art. Everything happens for a reason. That's what I say. I think that's what Bob Ross said, right? Maybe I think I'm paraphrasing Bob Ross. Happy little accidents. That's it. I say embrace the wonkiness. So I'm just kind of layering wet on top of wet here. I'm letting it bleed a little bit. I'm mixing the brown, magic solution. What should we call this? Magic solution. We need like a color name. I like the magic solution, but grunge, should we call it like grunge-ish? Gray? It's not gray. I don't know. It's kind of catchy. It's kind of catchy name for it. Alright, I'm going to let the ink dry for a second. I might throw some graphite on, or some of the black crayon. Looks very well aged. Yes, like fine beef. Very well aged, like some fine beef. Yeah, thank you, Becky. That's awesome you said that. This is the look that I'm going for. So I'm glad it's coming across on camera to you guys. Awesome. I gotta wipe this up because I keep putting my hand in it. Cool. Cool effect, thank you. This is really good. I love ginger tea, but this has lemon in it. It's really tasty. It's from Bigelow. It has probiotics, which is great. For all that probiotic good stuff that probiotics do. It has the word pro, it has the word biotics. Sounds healthy. I think it's probiotics for your immune system or digestive system. I should know. I think it's digestive system, right? So I have just using a black watercolor crayon. I'm just kind of sketching with it right now. I want to make an edge to the this clock piece, clock tower. So for you guys that are in the workshop, I want to show you, so some different line types I'm using. This part of the clock, the edge, I have the broken line or the mystery line, sometimes they call it. Architectural terms, it's a hidden line. So you have the line, it continues and it kind of stops, continues again. It breaks up in here. So that's one of the line types we talked about. So I do use that in my sketches. You'll see even here, these lines kind of stop, start, stop, and continue as well. I don't have to make a solid line around the whole circle for the clock face. I'd like to break it up and stop it, add a little more visual interest to it. So that's kind of an example of it in action there. By the way, you guys have been turning in really good, awesome homework stuff in the workshop, so I appreciate you doing your homework. How do I get you into my CAD and Architecture high school classes? You guys are awesome. No, some of the kids in class are amazing, doing their work. Some, it's a challenge. But that's okay. We're all different. I think this is going to dry really nice. I don't want to go too nuts right now. It'll start turning a little too muddy, which might sound erotic because I'm going for that aged look, the muddy look, but I still want to keep some detail line work, like like the streaky kind of looks in here. And if I keep adding more to it, I'm going to lose that. So I kind of want it to dry. So I'm just pulling down some paint here and there, just to add some more interest to the sketch, make it a little sketchier looking. So here's another example of the line that kind of starts, stops, starts, stop, starts. The mystery line or the hidden line. So I've been doing a lot of vertical strokes. I'm going to add some horizontal on here as well. Cool. I keep pushing this off the camera view. There we go. So I think this looks alright for now. I think I'm going to let it dry before I do anything else to it. The painting goes with the backdrop of your desk pad. Hey, that's so funny. Yeah, it does actually. It's kind of funny. It does, Becky. You're right. It would be a good photograph, right? Take a picture of the painting with the mat in the background. That's cool. I'm going to do that. Good observation. I love that. Both systems kind of looks Cogsworth a bit. Eye upper right. There you go. Maybe yeah, Cogsworth. I don't know. He after Belle moved out of the castle, things went downhill. Maybe. I don't know. That's funny. That's cool. It does have like an eye appearance to it. I like that. Could do a whole series, right? We have Cogsworth, we have Lumiere and aged Lumiere, Mrs. Potts. It'd be cool to see what happened to Chip after after years went by. How is Chip gonna age? What's he gonna look like? Who am I forgetting? Lumiere, Cogsworth, Belle, Chip. Well, not Belle. I'm forgetting some of the other. I don't remember the wardrobe's name. The wardrobe. I'm gonna let this dry. I have a little blue in here. I kind of want to use it. So I'm just gonna push this kind of over here, and I'll do maybe something just small here. So I'm gonna wrap up at 9:30. scrap paper. Here we go. These are just some scraps. So maybe we'll just add some glue on these and just mess around a little bit. I like this is really vibrant and bright. I like this one a lot. So I think I'll play around with this one right now. That doesn't matter. They're scrap. So this is a good way just to play with colors and see how things look when they're next to each other or they overlap each other. Not trying to really turn this into anything. It's just kind of abstract color play. And I'm going to thin it out in some parts and see how it dries. Actually, I lied. I think I'm going to do those skyscrapers on here. Or at least the idea of some kind of buildings may be happening. That's better. I was trying to be too. I wanted to be looser with these. I wasn't really loose, so I'm trying to be loose as I go down to the left here, just loosening up the brush strokes a little bit. We're doing that broken line again, or the mystery line in this sketch. There we go. Sorry if this is really small, guys. I will hold it up closer in a sec. I have another idea. Here we go. So it's kind of what I'm making. It's kind of hard to see on camera. Very just kind of loose lines here. Just sharpen the focus. It's a little better. Again, just playing with the scrap piece of paper, adding the blue on it, seeing what's happening. I love the color of the blue and the pink together. I think that looks really cool. Down in here. So there's a close-up of what I'm just playing around with. Cool. This is looking pretty cool. Sometimes I get really lost in these small little sketches or paintings. I find it really therapeutic to draw. Think about what's happening. Actually, there's some gold copper paint on here. It looks kind of cool. It's metallic. It's kind of hard to, I don't know if it's showing on camera, but it's metallic back there. So it's a neat backdrop. I really like the color that's happening in the back of this. I'm trying to remember how I made this back in here. I should really maybe take more notes as I'm doing this stuff and write things down. I don't know if you guys take notes when you're doing things or write down different colors you use on paintings. It's probably a good idea to do that. Something I don't do, but maybe I should start doing. Because if you want to go back and try to at least recreate a color scheme, if you have it written down, it'd probably be very helpful. Let me know if you guys do that. If you take notes on your paintings. Just curious. All right, that looks cool. I'm almost tempted to put pink on this clock tower, but I'm not going to. I'm going to hold back on that one. Cool. So this is that little piece I was just working on, a little scrap piece, playing around with colors. I'll try to hold an angle that it looks decent on camera. Checking on the comments. Hope you guys are having a good night. What do we got going? I might miss some comments, so sorry if I do. Not class time. I see something about class time. So, oh, you found instruction. I have an idea how to do one side of the building. I know this is class time, but I am flustered. Hey, Donna, don't be flustered. So the idea with the homework is you do not know. Wait. The idea with the homework is just do a quick sketch. It doesn't have to. It's not meant to be perfect. So just draw whatever you think, sketch it, and just leave it at that. So don't feel flustered. The idea is we're not creating beautiful sketches with the homework. It's just to get something down. And we're going to take a look at them like we did last Saturday with the other stuff that you guys turned in. We'll do some critiquing. Zoom, I think Zoom's going to work, guys. I think Zoom's going to work this time. So we'll do Zoom and Facebook. With Facebook, people might be lagging a little bit behind, but it'll be the same content. So Donna, I hope that helps. 3 to 5 minutes. I think that's what I said. Quick sketch. Its idea is just to capture the essence. We talked about this in architecture class. They sketched Frank Gehry buildings. Frank Gehry is probably one of the most iconic living architects. He's in his 90s. I think I've talked about him before. So Frank Gehry does really crazy buildings with all kinds of curves and angles, and they're just insane. So today, my students had to do a sketchbook assignment. Last 2 weeks they did that. Anyway, the idea was I just wanted them to capture the form of the structure, just the idea of it, this essence of it. Okay? So give me some thumbs up if that's cool with you, if it makes sense what I'm saying. Don't be flustered. You know, this course, the workshop, is just to give you some tips and techniques to develop architectural sketching, right? This isn't going to be, you're not going to leave here creating masterful, incredible, amazing designs, masterpieces. It's techniques and tips to capture the essence of the building. So I hope that helps. Let me know if it does. I can't make up my mind to keep finding cooler and cooler stuff online. So Becky, that's awesome. I love that you're being inspired and finding all these great buildings. I guess if I had a suggestion, it would be just find something that's very geometrical, something that is not a lot of intricate details, but when you look at the building or the house or the structure, something that has pretty easy to discern geometry to it. Okay, so basic shapes. So hopefully that'll help. Because our next lesson, we're going to be talking about looking at a building, breaking it down into its basic forms, basic shapes. Hope that's cool. I never think of taking notes. Yeah, take me neither. Awesome. DeRay, good. Looks great the way it is. Thank you, DeRay. I appreciate that. Hey, Donna, no worries. Yeah, it was good. Always feel free to ask questions. That's what I'm here for. So I appreciate that. Always, always. Cool. For example, let's look at this clock tower I just sketched. Oh, it didn't have a reference, but if we're looking at this, say Becky and Donna, if this was your reference, or Heather for the class. Say this was like a photograph of a building. I mean, when you're looking at this clock tower, what basic forms are you seeing in this sketch? Right? So we're going to be talking about mindset and how to break things down into basic components. Cool. I love this, guys. Hope you don't mind me talking a little bit about the workshop that's going to be going on. I'm here to serve the best way I can. All right, guys, I have another minute, then I got to wrap up. I have a phone call I have to do. So, that I want to do. So this is cool. I don't think this is done yet, this piece. I will come back and revisit it. It's still damp. I'm going to wait for it to dry before I do any more to it. I love the effects. I think it's getting the grunge look I like to it. I do want to make it more rusty, so more brown sepias kind of happening. So next time we see this, I'll have another layer in here. This is kind of a little too even tone right now. So I'm going to hit this with another layer of probably, I might use the magic solution, or I might just, ooh, look what I like that. I might cave in and use some brown paint, not brown paint, some sepia. Look at that, that was actually kind of cool. Let's riff off of that mistake. I think I definitely have the wrong lid on here. Holy cow. I like it though, it's going to add that deeper dark background I was just talking about. We have some splatters on there. Happy mistake. I'm actually going to let it drip down a little bit. Don't want that goodness to go to waste. Kind of swirled around. I'm going to let it run down the page. Perfect. I like that. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Look at that drip. That's awesome. Prop it up and I'm going to let it dry like this. I will be careful when actually I'm going to transport this to the kitchen sink. Well, it's definitely art, guys, because I'm wearing a lot of it tonight, right there. Cool. Hey, you guys are awesome. Janice, thank you, Janice. It's always good seeing you. I'm so glad that you're following us and you're joining us. Um, Janice, feel free, if you want to do some sketching along with us, you could always post stuff on my Inkspired Facebook page. You guys can do that. I'd love to see what you're making. Good stuff. Don, I'm glad that was helpful. Awesome. Cool. Hey guys, I hope you have a great, great, great night. Have an awesome Wednesday. Next time we see this, see you, Janice. This will be dried and look different. And I like this little piece too. Kind of fun. And I love the colors on this piece. I know it's not vibrant on camera, but it's really vibrant in person. Just like me, I'm so vibrant in person. Just kidding. D-Ray, cool drip, yeah. Happy little mistake. I'm so glad that happened. Patty, hey. I should have your clock so I can set the alarm. Haha. There you go, Patty. Not planned. This was unplanned. So, what's really cool, guys, is I've had in the past week at least 3 messages. People are saying and some names I've never even seen. Maybe you're watching out there now. Like, what time are you on? I keep missing you, and that means a lot to me because people want to see what I'm doing. So that's cool. So I apologize. I know I pop on randomly, but Wednesday nights usually at 7:30, 7:45. I'm on. I'll be doing Friday nights at 7:35, 7:45, and then Saturday is the workshop that some of you guys are in. So that's kind of the schedule. This summer I'm going to try to have more of a set time, but it's just crazy with school right now, and I just kind of pop on when I can. That's it. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support, your good stuff. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate your compliments. Heather, Becky, Donna, D-Ray, Janice. If I'm missing anybody, I apologize. I'm going back through here. I don't want to miss anybody. I think I got everybody watching. Thank you guys so much for your support and your creative infusion. Have a great, great, great tomorrow. Peace and live creatively. I will catch you guys. Hey, tomorrow's Wednesday, so I will be on tomorrow night, 7:35, 7:45, 7:30, 7:45, somewhere around there. That's it, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great, great night. We'll let Cogsworth dry.